Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3, where we are currently in the process of going through one of the game's DLCs, the Leviathan, where we are searching for this mysterious creature, creature, that has destroyed a Reaper. And this creature seems to be able to indoctrinate human beings. Is trying to stop us from finding it. Why, hello, Bryson Experiment.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
And yeah, so the artifact is essentially Leviathan's link to indoctrination. There was an artifact on the mining facility in the previous area that we went to, and that allowed the Leviathan to control everybody at that facility. And they ended up losing, like, a good 10 years of their lives while being indoctrinated. Initial tests. Artifact tests negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Okay, so that's an interesting startup to this point, because, like, when you think about infrared and ultraviolet emissions, or gamma or X-ray radiation, think about, like, all of these all of these wavelengths of light are that you cannot see with the naked eye. Just because you cannot see it doesn't mean it isn't there. And so, like, whatever wavelength the Leviathan uses to influence beyond the artifact is there. We just cannot see it through observable instruments. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at the desk. Conclusion? Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. May be more useful than Leviathan in long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies.
Testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Especially since their conclusions were to stop searching for the Leviathan, keep this here so that they could be observed at all times.
Assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Alright, let's see what else we can find in the lab. Like, should we take a step outside to see if, like, more accessories showed up for no particularly good reason? Oh, hold on. A skeleton!
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
I mean, Shepard's right, though.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project.
Well, thank you for all the information about the mid-tier Galaxy of something video game bad guy.
What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Oh, now we have an objective to go to.
message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Well, sounds like we should probably go save Anne.
Contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains
Oh my
several
gosh.
systems.
Do we
I'll
have
put the
to-
nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Once more, we will need to solve. All right, well, let's see. Did we get a decent amount of points? Yes, we did. Yeah, throw it into throw. Let's see. Increase force and damage of biotic detonations. Reset recharge time after a biotic combo. Yeah, let's go with that. And Edie, whatever you want. Level up to your heart's desire.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
All right. Anything in your bathroom?
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
All right. What about this rock? What about this rock?
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Task Force Aurora. Oh, here we go. Project Scarab, team leader Bryson Ann. Transport MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
It's right there.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Also, if I was going to name a ship that flies into space, into the stars, I would not name it after a storied character who tries to fly but fails.
The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attican Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
All right. What about this head? Nothing. Who would have expected that?
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
All right.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
She requisitioned a man. Or is that a suit? That's a really awkward way to put your suit.
Didn't need an environmental suit. Wind protection gear.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, The dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
She didn't use an assault rifle Omniblade 1. All right, let's see if what we can filter it.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
And then that'll knock it down to one system.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
All right. Look at us. Detectives. Okay, let's cut to the next thing. All right. I wonder if your fuel refills whenever you travel. Either way, we are
Signal confirmed.
over by the dig site. An arid but habitable planet. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Vorka packs are scattered across the deserts. Settlers frequently run into these packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota and scarcity of profitable metals drove the last few proverbial nails into Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forth in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. Well, luckily, I am bringing guns with me. And I will use those guns for shooting. Scans have located a close grouping of environmentally shielded habitats and an active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site presence.
We have located Ann Bryson's dig site.
All right, let's land. What should I take with? I still haven't purchased a decent submachine gun. Let us take Edie. Oop. Let's cycle your appearance to robot boob window. All right. Should I, the acolyte is interesting. I still have to actually take the time to upgrade my weapons. I keep forgetting about that. The acolyte is interesting, but not particularly useful. All right, let's switch to our one submachine gun. We got that, which increases damage. And how about some stability? And Liara, you have your guns. And you have the exact same guns. Actually, just for kicks, let's have both of you go in with the acolytes. Increase damage. Yeah, why not? And I'll have both of them have the acolytes equipped. I wonder how that's going to affect that. Edie, there's nothing else you can do. Liara, as you wish. Yeah, all right. Fully maxed out those two.
We have reports of an attack at this excavation site.
Why are you surprised about an attack at this excavation site?
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional complications.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
Like, has she been able to deal with her own artifact? And also, seems like there's a couple fires going.
Commander, on the landing platform.
That's her. Okay, let's get...
Tracking multiple bogies.
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go.
Jump!
All right.
We can't stay.
Oh, I thought I switched you both over to the Acolyte. I'm very disappointed. I must have forgotten to hit accept.
Stay here, Shepard.
This platform won't remain stable for long.
Move. She's somewhere above us.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No. Stay where you are. This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes.
Oh my.
You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
See, I don't need aim. Oh my. This place is just falling apart.
You're here.
Okay, excellent. That worked out. Good job, us. Do we have to worry about all of these flying ones? It does not seem that way.
Coming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide?
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put.
Ooh, an A2. Ooh, okay. I can fix my issue. There we go. Did I accidentally keep the Raider? No, I did not. Excellent. But now I can switch you over to the Acolyte. And they miss. Maybe the Acolyte isn't a good choice for my AI partners. Hello.
We're not going that way.
I was gonna say, I'm like looking at the way forward, and then looking at this ladder and wondering, like, what's the point of the ladder? The gameplay hadn't yet revealed that my path was going to be diverted, and that's something that happens in the Tomb Raider reboot from Crystal Dynamics. Like, the Tomb Raider remake is one of my favorite games of all time. I still haven't played it on this channel, and one day I will. But until that point, it still has some little bit of oddities, and one of them being there's this sequence where you're making your way across a rope. The bridge has been all but destroyed, except for a single rope connecting one post on one side of the gap to the another post on the other side of the gap. There is nothing below the other side, except for a very short piece of climbable wall that you can look at, and you know it's climbable because it is a very specific color and shade that allows it to stand out against other non-climbable walls. There is nothing else but that. And looking at that, you know for a fact that that rope is going to be cut and Lara is going to fall off, and she's going to have to grab onto said climbable wall in order to pull herself to safety, and lo and behold, that is exactly what happens. because the gameplay aspect of it has revealed the surprise before the surprise happens. This time it wasn't as bad. This time I saw both paths, and I did not have time to figure out that one path was the correct path and the other path was just going to be blocked off.
Is there another way out? I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it. Copy that.
Ooh, an SMG Mass Pulse Recoil System 3. Everybody's talking about that. Yeah, this facility definitely was not built to withstand any sort of attack of any kind. Oh my, hello. Are you shooting rockets at me? There we go. Got rid of you. Oh, I did not realize my armor-piercing ammo had disappeared because I had gone to the weapon loadout screen, which is why I was doing less damage against everybody. That is now fixed. Until next time, in which case it will be broken again. But hopefully this time I'll do a better job paying attention to that.
We're blocked. Find another way.
There's a ladder. Nightboat, how are we going to chase down the criminal? We'll cut him off at the fjord.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered. Stay hidden, Doctor. We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry.
Yeah, we definitely showed up mid-invasion. Luckily, they seem to be only sending individual cannibals towards me, which, do they eat only their own kind, like the Reaper cannibal units? Which seems relatively counterintuitive.
Hanging on. Hopkins is wounded. Are you close? We're moving as fast as we can. Hang in there.
There we go. You brute.
That platform's coming down!
Oh.
Around. Go around.
And this is also, like, the entire idea of making your way through a stage that is constantly falling around you. Like, Tomb Raider is an excellent example of this.
What's happening?
Uncharted 2.
The Reaper's got him. Don't move until we get there.
Is definitely one of the best. I forgot what came first. Uncharted 2 or Tomb Raider? I want to say it was Uncharted 2. Like, Uncharted 1 has a little bit of that going on. But not to the same degree that Uncharted 2 has, like, levels that just fall apart around you so completely. Yeah, that was much better. No. Get back here, tiny alien. Oh, pick up the assault rifle omniblade. Oh. There are cave paintings. I like how the salvaging of data immediately gives you money. Like, there's no question as to who wants it and why they're paying for it.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course.
Does she even know how we found them? Like, if they actually got an emergency beacon?
I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
That artifact you had.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead.
It's a good thing that finding the doctor immediately stopped
It sounds
all
strange,
conflict.
But I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates. Get down!
Oh my, what's going on here?
What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard! Take it out!
Got it!
Interesting.
Okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
Don't think about us and our sacrifice for you, even though you just met us like 2 minutes ago. We defeated a harvester?
We'll bring it down.
Can I just throw biotics at it enough times and that'll be fine? I wish I knew how much health it had. Never mind, it's gone. You know, maybe I'll just...
Shuttle ready for evac, Commander.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Maybe I'll just use the mattock. And then just throw warp at everybody. Alright, I guess we probably should go. Yeah. And once again, we flee the planet, still hostile on the surface.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne,
About that.
you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine. The next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
I
We have
can't
to find out
believe
what's
this.
behind it all. You're the only one who can help us.
Bonus points if you get the reference.
Anne,
I want to see his office.
we'll arrange for transportation and meet you there.
Are we going back to his office again? Thank you, Specialist Trainer. Things are settling down on Omega. Looks like the Talons are the new security force on the station. Their leader said something about honoring Kandros' memory. I'd say they were being cute, except they're not shy about backing up the sentiment with firepower. Be careful out there. Know there's at least one Batarian here that doesn't want you dead. Bray. Alright. It's not a bad I keep forgetting. Let's go to the armory, upgrade our guns, and then head over to the Citadel. Alright, so I suppose there is some stuff on these non-essential, non-quest planets. Ooh, radiation shielding sheath. I guess that seems useful.
Signal confirmed.
Ooh. And what is hiding on this planet? Is it a matching radiation shielding sword for my radiation shielding? Nope. A Jovian dissertation is a war asset.
Reapers eluded.
Can I just come right back? Nope.
Faster than light jump successful.
Can I... Oh, it's just wreckage. Why am I risking my life for wreckage?
Evasion successful.
Alright.
Reapers eluded.
Are they supposed to be more dangerous than that? Probably. What actually happens if a Reaper catches you? Is it just game over? Is it just straight up game over? Just game over, man. Alright, let's go see what Anne wants to look at Dr. Bryson's home. Does she want to link up with the artifact?
Hello? Anne? You here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... this is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
I suppose that's one way to connect the themes. Anne, what you got for me? Answers?
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on the Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
Alright, what can I toss points into? Nothing just yet. Do we just have to follow you around the house?
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
So basically, are you saying that we need to unshield the artifact?
Hey, Lola.
Oh,
Need a hand?
hey, James.
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping. We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
There we
On
go.
the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
So it sounds like we need to make a
You said
deal.
Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes.
Paragon or renegade choices be damned.
Gonna be right
They
here.
all lead to the same results. But I suppose that, like,
I'm ready.
that's the
James,
thing. If you have no choice,
Shield is.
then is there something to be said about
Anything?
Nothing yet.
the reasons for why you do said choice?
There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
But does the why even matter if you still do the thing?
Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
Did we get enough?
Man.
Anne. Anne, are you alright?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
All right. I think this is where I'm going to have to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.